Yo, what is going on, guys? Pixel Dragon here, back with another video. And since you guys smashed 100 dislikes on the video, I went for rank 35 Shelly. This was a pretty easy grind, I would say, because it only took me 2.5 days, and I had fun supering people in the face with Shelly. So this is my second rank 35 this season, and was way easier than Bibi. I will be going over some gameplay, and I hope you guys. Alrighty, so hopping to the first game, and the first tip I like to give is to be aware of who you spawn next to, because Shelly is really bad at the start of the game and gets countered by all the tanks such as Bibi, Primo, Jackie, even Edgar, because they all can pierce through boxes, and Shelly really struggles against that since her attack doesn't pierce through boxes at all. So I would recommend finding boxes elsewhere and not even trying to contest those boxes. So next up, I would recommend trying to find someone to charge a super off of, and once you charge your super, Edgar is no longer a threat. I would just recommend not fighting Edgar at the beginning, because they often killed me, and I learned that early throughout the push and adapted to that. So the counter Shelly has is Amber, Tara, B. I recommend staying away from all those brawlers because nothing good will come out of it, and you probably will get a big loss. So right now I'm just holding my position because I think this is the best spot on the map, because you can cover both choke points, and no one can really sneak up on you because you have that wall to cover you. So this Amber is being pretty annoying. Luckily the Shelly didn't backstab, because if I were her I probably would have chipped at me, because Shelly really needs to backstab in order to be successful. So Shelly, when you backstab, I recommend only doing it when you're by yourself, and only do it if you know that you can get the kill, because failed backstabs always turn out badly, and they'll probably suicide on you later on in the game, which can be really toxic. So right now I'm just hiding behind this wall so the Amber can't shoot me, and I'm in a really bad position right now because I don't have a position to myself. As Shelly, I would recommend holding your position to yourself and chip at people so that they don't take your position, and during endgame, once you have your super, everyone will run away from you automatically, and that's a big key factor to get a highest ranking as possible. So right here, I didn't think I was going to get a high ranking, and my mentality is to lose as little as possible. So I start chipping at the Shelly because I want to get her killed, because I need the best chance of winning. This Amber's just melting this other Shelly, and I had to backstab because I had to get rid of as many people as possible. And I dashed on the energy drink to before the Amber takes it, which was probably the game-winning play for me. And after that, it's an easy kill. So let's hop right into the next one. So hopping to the next game, this is one of the worst spawns because you have to run around to get the cubes. And luckily this Bibi shares with me, because usually they just hide behind the boxes and keep knocking me back, and I was pretty grateful for that. So this Primo, I know that he can beat me at the start of the game, so I let him get that box. I dash on that energy drink, but he uses a throw. Luckily he doesn't chase me though, because that's happened to me before, which is pretty annoying. So I try to spin with this Jean, because Jean can be very helpful when you towards the end game, because they can chip at everyone else, and they can really be a pain if you don't spin with them. So I let him get those two boxes because I knew there was one over here, so I just take this one easily. And the best spots I'd recommend is either the bottom left or the bottom right, because if you guys didn't know, the bottom of the map has an advantage because you have an extra tile of vision, and it's more comfortable shooting from the bottom up than the top bottom. So right here, on this map, you need to be really aware of who's around you, because anyone can pop out of the bush and ambush you, and there's a lot of walls on this map, so it's pretty hard to check bushes, which is important not to play too aggro. I would recommend just staying in your position and not letting anyone else take it, which is very important in this map. So I got my favorite spot on this map, and like I said, you can cover the left side and the right side and just chip people away, and they can't really chip at you because you can hide behind that L shape. And I was really scared here because the Jean could have pulled me and two-shot me, but luckily he gives it to me for some reason. right here I'm chipping the Shelly away because I wanted to keep my position, which is so important. And I just leave this Gene because I don't really want to backstab him because other people would go for me. And right now I'm in a pretty good position with my super and I'm at the bottom of the map. So I'm just camping here and I don't really want the Shelly to be here. So I start chipping at her, getting her in a bad position because I don't want her supering me out of nowhere at the end. So I got her killed right there. And I start chipping this Edgar now. Edgar, Shelly hard counters because Shelly can just keep chipping at Edgar, and Edgar has such a short range and low health that he can't do anything. I knew that Gene was going to try to do that, so I ran into Storm and predicted it, and I finished it off right there. So let's hop into the Rango game. So I see a Dynamite right here. If you guys are wondering, I pushed from 1150 to rank 35 in this map, so I cleaned so that's why there might be some brawlers that aren't that good, because I pushed like over 100 trophies here. So towards the beginning of the game, I recommend just trying to get as many boxes as possible, but don't go too aggro for them because it's not worth it. Shelly can still do really good as long as you have your super, even with like 1 or 2 cubes. So right here, I knew I was in a pretty good position because I already have 5 cubes, and I see a Bibi and a Daryl, which I counter once I get my super. So I see this Bibi tries to knock me back, but she spins with me, so I spin with her back. So backstabbing can be a really complex thing to learn, but once you play more, then you'll learn how to backstab. Just try to target people when everyone's targeting them, and only backstab when you're by yourself, because if you're doing backstabs that everyone is around, then you're just going to get yourself killed. So try not to do that, or suicide on people with energy drink. If you get energy drink, just camp it out and only use it for defense rather than offense, because if you use your energy drink to run around the map, by the time it runs out, you might be in a bad position and you went too aggro and you might not have your position anymore. So I recommend just trying to keep the bottom of the map. So this Bibi knocks me away, and I knew that she wouldn't be trustworthy anymore. So I learned not to trust her, and I knew that I countered this Edgar, so I didn't even care if he jumped on me because I can just super him. So right here, I knew I was going to get first place because I counter all these people unless I throw. So there was only a Daryl, and I started chipping at him to get him killed. So he's in a really bad position, has nothing to do right now except for hide. And I just keep chipping him so he either rolls on me or rolls away. And as long as I keep my position here, I will be able to win. And I get this energy drink, and it can be really helpful to help me push people and get more aggro. Luckily, everyone runs into this position. I just kill all of them because I knew that with this energy drink, I had to kill the Bibi, and now I knew I won because Edgar gets hard counter. So that was my rank 35 game. I really hope you guys enjoyed my rank 35 Shelly gameplay, and I wanted to thank each and every one of you guys for helping me hit 700 subscribers, and I hope to hit more milestones in the future. I'll see you guys next time.